Next question is, a 10 volt battery and negligible resistance, it is a 10 volt battery and negligible resistance, is connected across a diagonally opposite corners of a cubical network. So A and B are the diagonally opposite corners. And it consists of 12 resistors, each of resistance 1 ohm, and these resistors are at the edges of the cube. We have to find the equivalent resistance of the network and the current along each edge of the cube. Here the resistance distribution is symmetrical, and there are the 8 corners. Out of these 8 corners, A and B are the diagonally opposite corners across which we have to find the equivalent resistance. So remaining 6 corner, if we check, then these 6 corners are, this is the one of the corner, another corner, and this is the third corner. For this, if current entering at the A is 3I, so by symmetry this current will be equally divided in 3 branches, and these currents will be I, and I. So it means these corners, that means we can say it is C, D and E are at the same potential. That means we can equivalently draw this figure as this is the terminal A and this is the terminal which is, we can say it is C or D or E, and between these two terminals there are the 3 resistances connected in parallel. Similarly, if we check the B, because of this B, there are the 3I current is outgoing, and it means it is having the 3 currents which are of value I each, and these are coming from the 3 terminals. This is the terminal, say F, another is G, and another is H. So we can say this terminal F, G, H are also at same potential. Therefore, there are the 3 resistors in parallel between these terminal and the B terminal, and each of the resistance is R. Now remaining total edges in the cube are 12, and we have used 6 edges. Remaining 6 edges are between the same potential terminals, that is CDE and FGH. That means here there are the 6 resistances which are in parallel. This is the equivalent circuit of the cube in the given data, in the given circuit. So if we calculate equivalent resistance of this circuit which have the 3 resistors in parallel each of R, so its value will be R by 3. Here 6 resistors in parallel, so its value will be R by 6, and here this value, it will have the value R by 3, and because R is given 1 ohm, so we can say it is 1 by 3, it is 1 by 6, and it is 1 by 3 ohm. And now these 3 resistances are in series between A and B. So effective resistance or equivalent resistance between A and B is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3, that is equal to, taking LCM, 6, and it is 2 plus 1 plus 2, that is equal to 5 by 6 ohm. This is the equivalent resistance between A and B. Now we have to find the current. If we check the total current from the battery, this current will be 10 volt, because total current from the battery is 3I, so we write simply it is 3I. 3I will be equal to total voltage by total resistance equivalent, or the equivalent resistance, that is 5 by 6, or we can say it is 12 ampere. So 12 ampere current flow from the battery, and from the resistor AC current is I, that means 1/4 of this 12 ohm, 12 ampere. That means we can write current in AC equal to current in AD equal to current in AE. It will be equal to I, that is equal to 4 ampere. Similarly, current in HB equal to current in GB equal to current in FB. It is also the value I, and that is equal to 4 ampere. And remaining 6 branches, that is, if we check this branch AD, current I reach at D, and here this current divided in 2 parts. So current in this part is I by 2 and I by 2. So therefore we can say current in DH equal to current in D, F, and other 6 branches, it will be I by 2. I is 4 ampere, so it will be 2 ampere. That is the answer. Next question is, determine the current drawn from a 12 volt supply. This is the 12 volt supply, and the internal resistance is 0.5 ohm. By the infinite network, each resistor is of 1 ohm resistance. This is the terminal A and B, and between this terminal A and B, a cell or the battery is connected, which has 12 volt, and internal resistance is R equal to 0.5 ohm. Therefore, we have to first evaluate the equivalent resistance between these terminals A and B. Because this is a infinite ladder network, therefore we consider that the equivalent resistance between A and B is R equivalent, and if we eliminate one of the element of the network, that is this 1 ohm and 1 ohm, these three resistors form the single element, and these are repeated to form the infinite network. So from the infinite network, one component is removed, then it is also a infinite network, and therefore here also we will find the resistance R equivalent. This means effectively we want to say that there is a resistance R equivalent, and in this R equivalent, if we connect one part of the infinite network, that is 1 ohm, it is 1 ohm, and this 1 ohm, then this terminal A and B will also show the equivalent resistance Req. So now we have to solve this circuit to get the R equivalent. This R equivalent between A and B will be equal to, now this is a resistor which is in series with this equivalent and then this 1 ohm. So we can write this is 1 plus, and the equivalent of this parallel combination will be R equivalent into 1 by R equivalent plus 1, because 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. If R1 and R2 in parallel, then we can write it is R1 R plus R2 by R1 R2, and R will be simply R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. So same, using the same formula, we are multiplying these two and then dividing by their addition, and remaining is 1 ohm. So these three resistors are in series, and these two R equivalent and 1 ohm, these two are in parallel. So effectively we have the R equivalent, and solving this, R equivalent will be equal to R equivalent, this 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, so it is 2 R equivalent plus 2 plus R equivalent by R equivalent plus 1. Cross multiplying, taking this on the left side, so it will give R equivalent square, this multiplied by this, and then R equivalent, this will be equal to this, and this gives 3 R equivalent plus 2, and now it is R equivalent square minus 2 R equivalent minus 2 equal to 0, and because it is a quadratic equation, so solution will be R equivalent equal to minus B, that is minus 2 plus minus square root of B square, that is minus 2 square, minus 4 into A into, and C is minus 2 by 2A, 2 into A. Coefficient of R equivalent square will be A, that is 1. So on simplifying it, that will give equal to 2 plus minus square root of, and this is 4, and this minus plus, that is 8 by 2, that is equal to 2 plus minus, it is 12. 12 can be written as 2 plus 2 root 3 by 2, or we can write it as 1 plus minus root 3. Therefore, R equivalent will be either 1 plus root R3 or 1 minus root R3. Because root 3 is greater than 1, so this value will be negative, and our resistance cannot be negative. So we can say R equivalent equal to 1 plus root 3. Or we can write it as 1 plus 1.73, that is equal to 2.73 ohm. And hence we have to find the current. So current will be equal to V by R plus R, because the circuit also has the internal resistance. Therefore V is 12 volt divided by R is 2.73 plus small r, that is 0.5, or it is 12 by, that means it is 3.23, and on solving we will get it gives 3.7 ampere. This is the answer.